Is it actually possible to reach Mythical Immortal while playing solo? Because honestly, I've never truly reached Immortal just with my skills. I mean, I did reach it on this account, but not entirely alone. Some matches were duo and trio, so this time, I'm starting a journey to reach Mythical Immortal using only solo queue. As you can see, I'm currently at 18 stars, and to reach Immortal, I basically need to win 82 more matches without having a single defeat. So, is solo to Immortal actually possible? Or is it just straight up impossible with this matchmaking? Well, throughout this journey, we're about to find out. In the very first match itself, I got the Dark System Roamer. Like guys, you can clearly see I mostly play Assassin Jungle, and even our X-Blainer doesn't use tanky heroes much, so instead of picking a proper frontliner, this guy picked Flower Girl. At this point, it doesn't even bother me anymore, because in my server, this is completely normal. Your server might have Dark System, but my server is darker than Dark itself. That's why I invented a new term called Vantablack server, and yes, I'm definitely part of it. And I can prove it with this clip.
Oh shit.
Of course, the enemies were also part of this server, which means they played like absolute shit too. And here's the prime example. None of us had any idea where Nana the Mischievous Rabbit was hiding, but instead of recalling safely, she revealed herself like a dumbass.
I'm in danger!
Since the enemies were even dumber than us, me and our marksmen kept getting kills while keeping them underfarmed. And honestly, one thing is true in solo rank: if both your jungler and gold laner are playing well, your chances of winning become insanely high. But if one of them sucks, then the whole team suffers. Next match. These support roamers are usually the type of players with low game sense, so instead of carrying, they mostly depend on teammates to carry them. But since I was playing Lancelot, picking Angela actually wasn't that bad, especially when the enemy lineup had no proper counter for him. This guy tried invading even though his hero has low invade potential, and on top of that, his jungler wasn't even nearby. This just proves that trees don't have brains.
Sing, 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 sing!
The reason I hate support roamers is because during invades, or while contesting objectives like Turtle or Lord, they can't really do much. Instead, they will be the one to get folded. I knew I can't rely on this team, so I had to take matters into my own hands.
Hello there.
Even though the enemy jungler had a huge lead over me early on, they slowly started losing control. Because remember what I said earlier, to win easily, both your jungler and gold laner need to perform well. And in the enemy team's case, their Layla was caught lacking. And that's how I got my second victory. For the third match, I finally got lucky with good teammates, especially this Gusian. Bro was playing really well, which made it much easier for us to dominate the match. As for the enemies, it looked like they just picked whatever heroes they felt like playing because their lineup was terrible. None of them had a proper frontliner to initiate fights or soak damage. So, naturally, being the sushi master that I am, I sliced them up like sushi. The next match was bad, not because of my teammates, but because of me. I kept making stupid mistakes and dying unnecessary deaths. Instead of waiting for my team to initiate, or for enemies to waste their skills first, my dumbass kept trying to be the hero, so I kept diving in, dying repeatedly, and turning an easy match into a painful one. But thankfully, once late game arrived, I finally stopped making those mistakes, which helped me to acquire another star. Looking at the draft of the fifth match, I genuinely thought we were cooked, but this Vale and Gusion turned out to be actual shinobis. They were playing insanely well, which helped me snowball early. And you know what happens when Roger gets overfarmed? He starts biting everyone like a mad dog. Just like the last match, I again got troll picks in roam and EXP lane, but unlike the previous guys, these players weren't skilled enough to back up their picks, so they just started feeding, especially this monkey. At first, I managed to get some kills, which put us ahead in score, but the problem was, I was the only one getting farmed. Meanwhile, the rest of my team stayed underfarmed and kept dying again and again. And since we had no proper frontliner, it slowly became harder and harder for me to kill enemies safely. So little by little, the enemies started taking over during late game, and that's how I got my first defeat in this journey. Next game, I got assigned to gold lane, so I picked Leslie because my opponent was Harith, a matchup I can easily counter with my first skill, just like this. After this death, I had no choice but to use my secret hacks and teleport straight back to base. Soon it reached late game, and that's when Leslie becomes absolutely terrifying. At that point, all you need is 2 or 3 bullets, and the enemy is already lying on the floor. Now I only needed one more win to enter Mythical Honor. So to maximize my chances of winning, I picked my strongest gold laner. And for some reason, this Argus was able to see the future, because they definitely got cooked by me. Quick info, if you want to recharge diamonds but seeing those prices makes you realize you're definitely not Elon Musk's child, then you can recharge from one top-up store at much lower prices. The recharge process is simple and fast, so you won't have to wait ages just to buy a skin. And the best part is, right now they're hosting a giveaway for an iPhone 14. To participate, all you need to do is recharge diamonds worth at least 100 Indian rupees, and you'll automatically be entered into the giveaway. And in case you face any issues, their support team is there to help and solves problems pretty quickly. So yeah, check it out before your piggy bank becomes emptier than your teammates' map awareness. For my first match in Honor rank, the enemies picked a tank jungler with a support roamer. So to counter that, I chose Alpha because his true damage melts tanky heroes easily. At the start, I went ahead and stole this creep so that Fredrin wouldn't reach level 4 quickly. That way, we could kill him easily.
Surprise!
Even though I didn't play anything too crazy this match, the game went smoothly thanks to my teammates. This next match was completely my fault. I should have picked a proper jungler, but instead, I picked this monkey. Because of that, our team had no real frontliner. And the worst part, I absolutely suck at playing this monkey in jungle, so I just kept dying monkey deaths throughout the match. So the moral of the story is, in rank, don't pick heroes you can't use to their full potential. So obviously for the next game I picked my comfort hero, but this night and day mage really had the courage to invade me alone. So of course, she had to pay the price.
A few moments later.
Oh shit, not good.
And just like that, the match officially became Lunox versus me. As you can see, I already won the kill battle with a huge lead. Then this Clint also decided to poke me while completely ignoring our level difference.
Oh, you wanna fight?
Stupid.
We took the Lord because I genuinely didn't want to lose another match. But then, the dark system hit me like a truck. The enemies kept ganking me non-stop from the start, while our roamer was busy dancing in X-Plane. He just kept going and dying there. At that point, the outcome of the match was already decided because their Hanabi was way more farmed than me. And just like that, I again dropped back to 25 stars because of these Choco players. But honestly, I can't fully blame them when I also played like shit. In the next match, I had to first pick jungle because none of my teammates were interested in showing their heroes. As expected from solo rank randoms, the enemies picked Minsathar Roam to counter me, but that strategy didn't work out very well. This match was actually pretty easy because my teammates didn't suck. In fact, everyone was doing their job properly, which resulted in complete domination. Unlike the teammates from that last Leslie match, these teammates were actually good because they rotated at the right time to gank enemies. And honestly, these small things help a gold laner a lot in getting an advantage over their opponent. Unless, of course, your gold laner is a dark system player who still feeds even after getting successful ganks several times. One of the best things about Leslie is that you can reveal enemies just by holding your ultimate without them even noticing it. These constant ganks from our jungler and tank kept non-stop pressure on the enemies, and I was the one benefiting the most from it. Among all the enemies, this Valir was the only one actually playing well, and if you are playing a hero with no dash skills, then his damage will be annoying to deal with. But you know one thing about this game, you alone can't carry the match, not when your teammates are dying like headless chickens. Again, I got good teammates, or to be more specific, I got bad enemies, because I easily created this huge level gap against Fredrin. And since I got ahead in levels, the enemies just got ripped to shreds by me. Here, I tried to act smart and steal Eamon's buff, but I failed miserably. So he took that chance to invade my blue buff, which I also failed to secure. But no worries, if you know how to read the map properly, you can always make a comeback. And that's exactly what happened in this match. Earlier, Eamon was almost 2 levels ahead of me, but bro fumbled insanely hard. All you need to do is farm properly and look for opportunities to clap the enemy's cheeks. This magician kid was absolutely delusional if he thought he could kill me with that level difference. And this Mia too kept fumbling her ultimate timing. She was using her ultimate way too early every single time. And just like that, I was 1 star closer to mythical honor. Again, I picked the same hero, and again, the enemies did the same dumb mistakes.
Thank you very much.
This alpha was completely tilted, but blaming teammates isn't gonna help when you yourself are also playing badly. One of the best things I've learned while playing solo rank is this. You always need to stay calm no matter how bad the situation gets. Because when you stay calm, you can still think of ways to make a comeback. But once you get angry and start trash-talking teammates or enemies, both you and your team start playing worse, and that only decreases your chances of winning. And folks, that's how I reached till 30 stars.